Hi everyone, today's lab experiments on isolation of chlorophyll and carotenoid pigments from spinach. The materials you need for part A are 3 grams of spinach, 3 grams of MgSO4, a mortar and pestle, a spatula, 5 milliliters of acetone, a test tube, silicone stopper, a pasture pipette, 4 milliliters of petroleum ether, 1 milliliter of water, and a centrifuge machine. Weigh about 3 grams of frozen spinach. Obtain 3 grams of MgSO4. Mix about 3 grams of frozen spinach with 3 grams of MgSO4 and put a small amount of sand and grind it. Transfer the spinach obtained to a test tube. Add 5 milliliters of acetone to the test tube. Cover it with a stopper. Shake it for 5 minutes. Transfer the liquid into a new test tube with a pasture pipette. Add 4 milliliters of petroleum ether. Cover it with a stopper and shake it for 1 minute. Add 1 milliliter of water. Cover it with a stopper and shake it for 1 minute. Release the silicone stopper from the test tube to relieve the pressure. Now you centrifuge it. Make sure to remember to balance it out before you start the centrifuge process. Use the same amount of water to balance out the centrifuge. Centrifuge it for 1 minute. This is the result after the centrifuge process. The materials you need for part B are a drying column, a small piece of cotton, a paper clip, a pinch of sand, anhydrous Na2SO4, a utility clamp, a small 3-prong clamp, a test tube, and an Erlenmeyer flask. Use a small piece of cotton to put it at the bottom of the drying column. Attach the drying column to the small 3-prong clamp. Obtain 1/4 sand, use a funnel or a wax paper to create a funnel to insert anhydrous Na2SO4. Use the solvent from part A by pipetting it with a pasture pipette into the drying column. Get as much of the solvent as you can without getting any water in it. Note, don't do what we did. We pipetted up a water layer with our solvent. Now for the materials that you need. The materials you need for part C are water, a beaker, a thermometer, a hot plate, a test tube holder, and a boiling stone. Prepare a beaker of hot water by using a 250 milliliter beaker. Make sure the thermometer reads at 60 to 80 degrees Celsius. Add boiling stones to your solvent from part B. Note, The reason why you'll need the bowling stone, the Teflon, is because one, if you don't have it, it's not going to boil during the rolling process. Two, the most important thing is your solvent that you purified in part B, it would easily evaporate. The reason why you're rolling off the purified solvent from part B is because the sample will be more concentrated. That way, when you're using column chromatography or TLC, thin layer chromatography, the concentration will be more concentrated. The materials you need for part E are a 250 milliliter beaker, filter paper, a watch glass, 70-30 petroleum ether acetone, TLC slide, capillary tube, the sample from part C, the one that you just boiled off, a pencil, and a ruler. Prepare the developing chamber by using a 250 milliliter beaker, filter paper, and a watch glass. Add 70-30 petroleum ether acetone to the chamber with a depth of 1/4 inch. Cover the beaker with the watch glass. Obtain the TLC slides and draw a line about 1 centimeter above the start. When spotting, use a capillary tube from the sample that you got from part C. Wait about a couple seconds or a minute for it to dry. Insert the TLC slides to the developing chamber. Cover the beaker with the watch glass. Now this is the crucial part. Carefully and closely watch your sample. Wait for the sample to stop climbing or stop it when it reaches to the top. Now you can see the bands forming, especially the yellow and green band. You can see that the yellow band is xanthophyll and the green band is chlorophyll. This was the experiment on isolation of chlorophyll and carotenoid pigments from spinach. Hope you have fun!